Hello, hello, hello. Ooh, that does not look good. Guys, says my connection is unstable, so we're gonna see how it's gonna work. Um our our internet is not working all that great. I woke up at 2:50 a.m. and couldn't get back to sleep. Oh, heavens. Oh, that's not good, Julie. Hi, Julie. Hi, Barbara. Hello, whoever else is here. Hi, hi, hi. I was just saying that our internet is iffy. So if you lose me, I may not be able to stream. Now, right now, my upload speed's pretty decent, but the download speed's non-existent. So we're just gonna see how it goes. Uh, the other thing I want to tell everybody, and I'll probably wait and tell everybody in a few minutes, but we've been off and on under tornado warnings, and right now we're right where we're at is not. But hi, Brenda. Just so you know, if the sirens go off, I'll be getting off. Um, we are actually not even. It's not even raining right this minute. So, um, well, so it's just going to be one of those days, guys. Hi, Sharon. Um, I will tell you that y'all need to pray for Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, and all that direction, Texas, all that direction. And then tomorrow, it's going to be headed north, and the winds are bad. So there's, um, we're getting just the edge of it. We really are, and it has rained really hard today, but nothing serious. So, um, I just have this a sheet of it's a sheet of words, and it needs cut apart so that I can put it in my little book. And I am just going to cut a few so that I have them, so that I can use them while everybody gets in here. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, Julia does need to fizzle out, but it's not going to. We were just watching it. The winds are up to 150 miles an hour. They've had 40-foot waves. Um, Lake Pontchartrain is already spilling over about 9 feet. All kinds of mess. So it is not going to be a. Hi, Linda. Hope I didn't miss anybody. Did I say hello to Brenda? Brenda, hello. Sharon, hi. But you guys just keep all those folks in your prayers because they're going to need it. They're talking about entire month being out of power. So, okay, that's got, I've got a piece of paper stuck to my, that's interesting. Okay. Like I said, I'm just going to wait till I get a few more people here, and then I'm going to do my little journal. I'm guessing Barbara will be doing her little journal, and Linda will be doing her little journal, and I'm wondering if I should do that one. Probably should. Shoot. Okay. Hi, Mindy. These are really cute. It says, nothing can stop you. Free as a feather in the wind. Dream big. You are amazing. They're really cute. And they repeat themselves. So, I'm going to have a bunch of the same thing. But hi, Valerie. Welcome, welcome. Barbara's not going to wait on her little journal page. Okay. She may be not working. She may be not. I don't think she's waiting. I think she's maybe not working. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the autocorrect didn't grab her. We'll see. Anyways, for those of you coming in, we're not getting any rain right this minute. We've had real hard rain. It's been kind of ugly out. We actually had some sun a little while ago, but we have been off and on under tornado warnings. So, and I'm probably going to do my little journal here in just a minute. I have some cute little sayings I can use, right? Valerie, have you been here before? I don't believe that you've been in one of my streams before. We're really glad you're here. I may be wrong, and I may have missed seeing you. Going ahead. Took me an hour and a half last Sunday. Okay. All right. Too funny. Okay, well, I got that much done. We'll see. I've got these little guys. I'm going to just cut them up. Put that aside. If I cut these up, then I have a whole bunch to play with. Okay. Got to have glasses, though. There's little dots between them, so I know if it's a little dot that that word doesn't make a word. Yes, Julie, it was. It was a scrap. It's actually out of a paper pad from Michael's. And I have no idea which one. I had pulled it out to cut it apart ages ago. It's been on my table. I was trying to do that. I don't think so. It's difficult to catch everyone's streams. I'm terrible. Try to support as many. Well, that's great, Valerie. I will tell you that I stream on Sunday at 1 p.m. Central, pretty much always, unless I'm gone off from home. I also stream with Lisa. Lisa, could you please put your link in? There was 2 pages like this, Julie, in the pad. And if you can tell, it's lighter at the top and darker at the bottom. And it was in one of those Michael's paper pads. Valerie, I also stream on Tuesdays at 2 o'clock here on my channel with Lisa. And then Lisa from Lisa My Eclectic Life, on her channel, we stream on Thursdays at 2 o'clock. And she streams Monday night at 6 by herself. Unless we have company. Sometimes we have company. So, but I know it's hard to catch everybody. And Julie, I don't know what the paper pad was. I know it was kind of on the purpley side. It was one of those hot buy paper pads that we get. And so it's more like cardstock. Yes, Valerie, it is. We try to have fun anyways. And what I'm going to do here in a minute, we've been doing this project off and on for more than a year. Let's see. Let's see. 2019 to 2018. Yep, I think so. Or 2019. Okay, guys, you'll have to help me. Did I send those out? Anyways, December, I think it must have been December of 2019. I sent a whole bunch of people an itty bitty journal. And by itty bitty, this was made from a 6x9 envelope, so it is 6 is tall and 4.5 this way. Has all kinds of junk journal paper in it. And every Sunday I do a page in here from the junk that's on my table. November, December 2019. That's what I thought, Barbara. Thank you. I have a book to put these in. This is my little book that I just keep letters and stuffs in. So I'm just going to put these in there. That way they're safe and I can pull them out. Unfortunately, Julie, it repeats the same phrase pretty often. Yeah, and I've had 2 or 3 paper packs that have had different words in them. And if I can get those paper pads on special, then if I have them on, if they are on special, then it's worth buying it just for 2 or 3 of the pages in it if there's words like that. Because words are, word stickers can be expensive. Okay, so first we have to find some junk. Now here, let's go. Yeah, it's sometimes a good thing. And I mean the words are really good, Julie. Okay, so you can't see the mess, but I have a huge messy pile over here that I didn't throw out. I have a bunch of little numbers in here which have to go in that book eventually. Don't know what I'm going to do. Sharon actually sent me these papers. So okay. Let's see what we got that we want to play with. Oh, I love these. I just love these. And I save these. One of these days, I'm going to call a paper place. The girl that's down there said that if I called her, she would save them for me for a few days. They actually use pin-fed paper for their what do you call those? Their oh, Lisa, that's not good. I'm guessing Lisa's going to go off to change her clothing. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, I loved this image. I don't know why this image just, he's just really cool. I have some little weird black and white papers. Okay, if we went with these black and white papers and maybe a piece of this red that Sharon sent me. Dot matrix printer. Hi, Kat. Yes. That would be what it is. They're pin fed, and they do their invoices on this. So, and they're a business. They supply printing paper to printers. So, they have a fair number of those. There's 2 or 3 businesses here in town that still use that kind of printer. The plumbing supply place where we got our last water heater has that kind. Oh yeah, I think we're going to use these for sure. Gonna stain. That's right, Sharon. It is. I will wait until I'm finished eating. That is true, Lisa. That is probably very, very true. Uh-huh. So, okay, I need to tear the edge of that. I used to have it, Julie, but I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if we got rid of it before we moved or just what happened, but it's gone. By the way, do you guys know what this? This is just the metal edge from a wax paper. It leaves a little tiny tear, not a big tear like my tear ruler, but a tiny tear, which is what I wanted on this piece. Now we're going to use these for sure. So we have to find something that we like that on. I never know. Always have to think about it. Looks like I tested my ink on that piece right there, which I don't like. Nicely aged. Oh, I love that kind of paper, Julie. I really like that kind of paper. Okay, let's see what we got going here. Far not fit. Glued it to the other side of the box to find extra strength. Yeah, that would work. So, okay. I think we need some of these numbers. I want some big old numbers. See, I have a whole little envelope of numbers. I think those are too fancy. Maybe those. Or maybe those. Those. We'll choose from those three. Hi, Mina. Hello, hello. Okay, let's see what we got going here. Which one do we like? I think I like this one. It's kind of funky. Oh, yeah, it needs some red. I got some red right here. Ah, Valerie, know the feeling. Okay, I think we're going to go for these two numbers right here, just for the fun of it. I haven't decided if I'm going to use that red or if I'm going to use the red off the flowers, Lisa. There's some red flowers in this piece of paper right here that I'm thinking about. This. Goodness, wish that my typing and autocorrect. Yeah. So since more of you are here, just fair warning, our internet is not behaving very well. Plus, we've been in and out of tornado warnings. So we just, if the siren comes up, I'll have to get off right away. But we haven't had any sirens, and it's just been warnings. But the other thing is if my stream dies, it's because our internet is bad. The upload speed a few minutes ago, right before I got on, was 11, and it's supposed to be 150. So, not upload, download. So, we'll just see how it goes. So far, it's working, and that's what we want. Okay. I'm thinking these might be fun. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. That may not tear. There we go. Okay. It is fun. I agree. Thanks, Julie. It's fun to stream. It's fun to chat with people. I think we need about 3 of those little flowers, though. So this little envelope was in some stuff Dana sent me. This is paper I've been using in my Abandoning Perfection journal. The red is from Sharon Lombard. So all the little pieces came from everywhere. That's just what was piled up on my desk. Okay, I'm starting to really like it. So getting enough red, Lisa? Oh yeah, Valerie, my entire closet used to be black and red till I quit wearing anything but blue jeans. I have to tell y'all, my kidlet's birthday is today. Yeah, it needed the pop from the little flowers. I think it needs another number. And then maybe some words. Hi, Crystal. Yes, I do have a video for making this journal. It is probably in the envelope. It's made with a 6x9 envelope, so it may be in the envelope playlist. But Crystal, if you will message me a little bit later on, either message me on Facebook or email me, and I will I'll get you a link. I'm not sure, because I know I made a video about this, because I was making a video because the I had filled up the little journal we were using that at that time. So I'm trying to decide if it needs a word or not. I'm not sure that I want to put a word on it. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa's going to try to find. I didn't want to ask you, Lisa, because I knew you were trying to have your lunch. I appreciate it, though. I have all kinds of things in this. I'm just looking to see if there's a word. Or something. These are the wrong color. I don't want to put them on there. Well, I don't know. They're kind of pink. No, I don't think I like them. Okay, Lisa thinks she's got it. Okay, these are some. Those might work. It has to be white and black. I'll have to look. I also have little quotes in here. But I honestly think I don't like it. I'm going to glue it down before I think about a word. Is Mindy here? Hi, Mindy. Mindy and I can do minion work. Tanya and Lisa is just so fast at it. Oh. Yeah, Lisa is a good little minion. She's fabulous. Valerie, I like looking at my journals too, but I have put them up too high where I can't get them to show things when I want. So things are getting rearranged here in the studio. Okay, we got to put this down so that we can decide what we're going to do, because I'm thinking it might be the end of this. Next question is, do I want to ink this or not? Oh dear. Do I want to ink it or not? Would help if I could find my ink. Tanya Et. I think Roy started that. Yes, ink in red. You think? I was thinking black. Okay, I'm gonna wait for. I'm gonna wait for another opinion. Lisa says black. That's what I was thinking. I think if I ink it in red, Barbara, it'll be too much red. She lives in the living room. There you go. Uh-huh. Yep. I kind of agree, Lisa. I think if I ink it in red, it'll be way too much red. I'm gonna go for black. Yeah, it's much more subtle. Wiser voices prevail. Yeah. I don't know they're wiser. They're just I like red, but that might be way too much. I'm also thinking about scribbling on it, so hi, Lori. Computer is greeting Grandma. Okay. If I missed anybody coming in, hello, hello. I'm really glad everybody's here. It's getting dark outside again. Oh, yeah. There's a little bit of gold in there, and I think we're going to have to put some gold bling on here. Very unusual, but I think that's what we're going to have to do. I'm going to have to find my gold bling and put some gold bling. Read Crystal's comment above. You could decorate the teapot chipboard like you would a snippet roll and hang it on the wall. Oh, that'd be cute. Is that the one you're talking about, Lisa, or something higher? Yeah, that would be really cute. I'm guessing she's talking about something up higher, so let me go up. Okay, it's not wanting to let me do anything. Hi, Mindy. Tiny must have Mary used gold. Yep, there you go. No, there's little tiny bits of gold on that piece of red paper. which is saying that they might have to have some little gold centers in my flowers is what I'm thinking. Do the Packers play today? Okay, so almost those are all done. We'll just, I need to edge this. Okay, good. Come here. Crystal said, my granddaughter got a kick out of you saying hi to me. Oh, I missed that one. And I went up and I didn't see it. So, well, that's good. I'm glad she got a kick. Uh-huh. Yep. Well, we try to say hi to everybody, but at the same time, sometimes chat moves and we miss who comes in. So, okay. Let's see if we can get this back in a reasonable position of where we had it. I was doing something the other day and I kept forgetting to put my pin away back in, and I've got it gooped up. I had to really shove the pin in and out to get it sorted. Thank you, Lisa. No to the Packers today. Well, apparently Alabama's going to start playing here pretty soon, and Jeff's promised to go out to our friends to watch the first game. It's a wings and football evening, so I don't have to go. Okay, gonna go get cleaned up now. Oh dear, it's so frustrating when you do something like that. But Valerie, live streams are not hard. Sometimes it's hard to watch chat and work at the same time. That can get a little harder, but not serious hard. Just, you know. I knew I had that way, but I'm wondering if I would like it better this way. I kind of do. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Teresa. Well, we've been doing 2 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I've been doing 1 on Sunday because I want to stream and probably get off, you know. If I start at 2, I tend to go too long, and then but if I start at 1, it seems to work out pretty good. I had been doing 12, but that is just so hard for me to get lunch and everything. Teresa, are you ready in case you get bad storms later tomorrow? I'm afraid Teresa's going to catch the mess tomorrow. Well, it's still cold for you, Julie, isn't it? We are, yes, we are ready. Okay. As ready as you can get, right, Teresa? Now, we knew we weren't going to get a whole bad lot, but we've been watching it close, and Jeff moved everything to high ground and got the generators ready and made sure all kinds of things were ready. Took one of the generators over to his brother. Looks like half an energy drink worked. Going to the craft room to see what trouble I can get into. Yay! But I could have put finishing touches on journals, but I don't wanna. Oh my goodness. The I don't want us. Uh-huh. Oh, there you go, Teresa. Yeah, because I think it's the tornadoes that's gonna hit you guys. I'm really liking that. I gotta find my gold bling though. I think it's in this journal that I've been working on in this box. Yep, it is. Okay. I do have some gold. I got some red, but I don't think we want red. I think we want the gold. Yep, we want gold. 55 degrees. Okay. Well, we don't have basements, but I've spent many a night in a bathtub. Once, when Brandon was very little, we were living over in Crestview, and I woke up from a sound sleep to that lovely freight train noise. Jeff went to get Brandon, and when he got Brandon, he grabbed Brandon and the sheets and when he got the sheets, he had hold of the sheets and the mattress, and we just headed for the bathtub, and we ended up with all three of us in the mattress in the bathtub. And the next morning, all the trees between our house, which sat right here, and the house that sat back here, all these trees were gone. Both houses were okay, but the trees were gone. So, bling. Yep, we gotta have some. For some reason, this one just says it needs some bling. It does. So, okay, there's some more rain. Come here. Come here. I got frustrated with the Halloween album. Pulled it back together correctly and just can't get it the first time or second. Why is it not folding, Lori? Of course, you do know you're not required to finish projects, right? Okay, I want some scribblies on here. So we're going to do that. Okay, I think it's done. I'm not going to put any words on it. I don't think it wants words. It just doesn't want words. Oh, yeah, that's sideways rain, guys. It's hitting my studio windows. Okay, today's date is Brandon's birthday, August 29. 29, 20, 21. Does it need more candy to sweeten it up a bit? There you go. That's what I've been doing for the past several days. Oh, I like it. I think it came out cool. What do we think? Do we like it? Do we like it? I do. Okay, let's put these words back where they belong. I get a lot of I don't want us, but it's usually to do with cleaning. I'm not particularly fond of cleaning. Thanks, Julie. Yes, Julie, we're right on the edge. I will tell you that this hurricane is huge. Um, it's huge. It's Cat 4, which is not as bad as I have seen in my days, but it's big. Thanks, Minnie. Thanks, guys. They said earlier, somewhere along the line, they said that there hasn't been one that was this large that had that much expanse since the 1800s. So that's big. And it's moving fast. It turned into a Cat 4 very quickly. It's got 150-mile-an-hour winds, and it's hitting New Orleans, and we're getting rain and stuff from it and tornadoes out of it. But that's mild compared to what they're getting. So, oops, I can't see chat. Where did my chat go? There we go. But we've had that off and on today where the rain will come in sideways. So, all right. Next, I think I want to do a new page in my new little book. That's what I think I'm going to do. It is one of the albums you make that fold out and fold up and down, and then you decorate all the, like a lap book. Yeah, and if the folds don't work right, Lori, that's very frustrating. I can see why it would be. Okay, this little book is going to be a glue book. And I actually sat last night and cut out some little pieces because, I don't fussy cut ahead of time most of the time, but I didn't want to make you guys wait forever. And this happened the other day when I had paint on my mat, and I thought, okay, I got to clean that up, and I'm just gonna. So I did, and I'll maybe use it, I'll maybe not. So I'm not gonna worry about it. Patricia sent me a lovely little couple of these, but they weren't sewn. So I'm going to use this stitched one. And I decided I'm going to take some of the pages out of it. I just went in the middle. I think what I will do if I just because you know this is a tiny book and it's going to get fat real quick. So if I take some of the pages, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. You love that I scraped some paint on the book? I did too. I thought that was it was a fun thing to do. So oh, that's gonna be hard on the thread. I one at a time might be better. If push comes to shove, I can always tie it in there. Let's see, how many pages did I take out? Don't know. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, that's enough, I think. I took about 5 or 6 pages out. That will make a cute little like journal pad. Julie, it's not going to go that far west. Lisa, unfortunately, will not get any of this rain. I doubt it. It's supposed to hit New Orleans, which is west of us, and go up and then turn and head towards northern Alabama. So yeah, Lori, it's not going to be pleasant. They had 40-foot waves this morning over that direction. And like Pontchartrain was already like 9 feet over the banks. So 16 years ago today. Yep. Okay. Because I swiped paint on that one, I'm thinking that's the one we're going to play with today. And I need this. Oh, that goes back to my other table. That goes in there. Lisa, were you back to see my page? That's what it ended up like. I did put bling on the flowers. I actually put little gold blings. And I didn't put any words because I don't think it needs any words. So, and I think when I work on this, I'm probably going to do 2 pages at a time. That would be my guess. And here I wanted to show you too thanks, Lisa. Thanks, Barbara. I wanted to show you something that I really love. This is my Abandoning Perfection journal. And let me see if the whole page fits. It does. We had to do a page where we were supposed to cover the entire page with images. And I really like this page. Every time I look at it, I find something different. The images really don't coordinate together. They're just things I like. So just enough bling. That's right, Mindy. I thought so. And yes, and honestly, Lori, we've had tornadoes and hurricanes and all kinds of stuff. Fire scares me much more. But that's kind of going to be some of my inspiration. That's the word I'm looking for. Inspiration. So Yeah, I like those. I just thought those glued images were fun. I used up my, or did I use up my glue stick the other day? This one is sticky. That's the thing. It's okay for something big, but for these little images, I decided to get out a new glue stick. I was going to ask you, Lisa, did Choices make the foundation for her Lady Vagabond album or work on the Halloween album that's not happy? So I would switch to something new. Did you like these? I'm just curious if they were ones that they must have been since you ordered them. Okay, first we got to figure out some images, not that. And I did, like I said, I did trim out a bunch of things. Just because. Oh, I thought these were so cool. This is an earring. Let me bring you back in a little closer. Just saying black. Aha, there you go. Really? Awesome. Well, they're name brand. So just say black. There you go. Well, I know how that goes though. So you probably want to leave it alone. Okay, so these are earrings, but I thought they would make cool trees. They also kind of make cool bushes. They're a little big. I liked it better where I had it. And since I put paint on that page, I may not cover the whole thing. Totally agree, Julie. Oh, look, there's a cute little dragonfly. We put that on there in honor of Lisa. Okay, this is making me irritable because it doesn't want to stay down. Is that to use it up? Use it up paint? Yes, there was paint on my craft mat, Julie. There was paint on my mat, and I just took the book. I'll show you how I did it, and after I do this page, I'll show you how I did it on another page. Now, when I have little tiny itty bitty things that have little tiny itty bitty pieces like that, I don't cut them all the way out, because if you do, then their little beaks and feet and things like that get broke. Well, and the other earrings I had, okay, there was some more I picked up last night. Okay, these kind of look like a fence. If you put them, there was 3 pairs of earrings on this one little piece of paper. And so they kind of look like a fence. So if I had a little house or something, I could make a fence. And these are earrings that I thought looked like flowers. Oh, that may be it. I kind of like this page I like already. This, I actually don't like that up there. I liked it till I put that up there. Okay. Okay, I think that's going to be the sum total of this page. I kind of like it. Hi, Kathy. She really is still around. Thanks, Lisa. Okay, I am going to trim out some of this. I'm not going to try to get in there, but I'm going to trim out some of that. Okay, let me see here. Yep. Just like that. And I'm going to trim out this. And that little bird has to rest right on there. Just like that. Okay. So, hi, Andrea. And I hope I didn't miss anybody. Hello, hello. Okay. So first things first, we're going to slide this down. Slide that up a little bit. And it goes on pretty nice, Lisa. The stick, the glue stick. Oh, Kathy, you didn't get to see my journal page for today. This is a new itty bitty tiny collage book. This is my journal. Oops, sorry. This is my journal page for today. We're hurting the fire, I hope. I like it better than a lot of other ones. And that's the thing. It's about going on smooth and not being sticky. And this one is actually one of these, Kathy. It's one of these itty bitty composition books from Dollar Tree. They're actually stitched, and I did take out some center pages. So, okay. I don't know exactly why, but this one has, I may have put other glues into the tip of that. Maybe why it's so sticky. But I was trying to use it the other day, and it was very sticky. Okay. So, it did, however, just get a big old glob off of it. There we go. All right, so let's see here. We got to put these two things. Yay! Lisa's got a little book with no lines. She's going to do a little collage book too. Just barely bigger than what I'm using. Awesome. What's a, oh no, not decomposition, but composition. Just a second, Laura. Not decomposition, just composition. Little tiny itty bitty composition book. Just one second. Let me glue these down so that I don't forget where my position belongs. Because you know I'm not going to remember. Well, I got a little higher than I intended, but that's okay. It's all right. Oops. Oh, actually, I think the bird is going to sit on the, it's going to sit on the roof of the building. Oh, a decomposition? Huh. I've never seen a, oh, decomposition books are composition books out of recycled paper, cost about 5 times as much. Aha. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay. I really like that. I think that's fun. Okay. Let's put these in my little book. Where's my little book? Yeah. They don't need to, you don't need an expensive one. I mean, I might put a word on those, on just one word or something. I'm going to look. But first, we're going to put these in here. Get in there. Oh, look, there was a word that I took out. Oh, that's too frilly. This says green is the garden, and it's way too Victorian for my pages. You've seen them at Target. I don't go into Target very often, but Jeff went for me the other day, and of course what he got, he thought was black, and it's not. They're not black. He got me some new shelves. He opened them. They looked black in the store, but when you get them out in the daylight, they're not. So we're going to take them back. All right. These little, this is a little, just a minute, let me get bigger. Okay. This is just a photo album, and I have bigger ones and they work well too, but this little one is easier for me to tote if I'm going in the RV, so I can take this with me and have some stuff like to work on. So that's why I have this little one. I actually have two. Need to start cutting out bitty images. Yeah, I sat and cut a bunch. Of course, I keep. Okay, now I know I had that thing a few minutes ago. Oh dear. I keep my small images in a small box. I have a couple of these. Actually, I think I have a third empty one now because I have so many images. Andrea makes me laugh too, Cheryl, which is a good thing. Here, a composition book will cost about $3.75 and decomposition $9 to $10. And if we wait till the end after school starts, you can sometimes buy composition books for 50 cents. One year I got some for 25 cents a piece. So I have several because we used to cover them for the art association. But these tubs right here, I got this at Dollar Tree. Now these are green. The new one I got was clear, which is a little bit nicer. But when I find smaller images or take apart the big images like Lisa was doing the other day and turn it into smaller images, I put them in here because that way then I know that they're that kind of size. And then the other night I went and trimmed out a bunch of things that I could trim out just because I knew I was going to start on this. So I knew I was going to need some already cut. I didn't want you guys to have to watch me cut. I like the green too, and the lime green is part of my studio, so that's why I did that. Okay, now Julie asked me about how I got that paint on the page, and I'll show you because that way another page will be ready. When you work in a composition book, you don't want to go like start there and go to the back, because if you do, your book spine will twist. That's the way it is. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff to cut up. I'm not going to cut up that much stuff. I'll probably do it again for another day or two. That'll be enough images to fill up this book. I really like how this came out. I suppose I ought to date it, hadn't I? Suppose I have to date it? I don't know. Anyways, what I started to tell you is when you work in a composition book, you work a little bit one in the front, one in the back. You move around in it, because if you don't, the spine has a very bad habit of twisting. No, I am saying do not start at the beginning and work your way through. I am saying that I didn't even start on the front page. Yes, yes, date it. Okay, yes, yes, date it. Okay, I'm going to date it. I think I've stuck those two pages together, probably with a little bit of paint. Okay, it's dated. So what I'm saying is jump around. You want to do, you know, like in the front, towards the back. And I'm not going to count how many pages in I am back here. I'm just going to pick another page and do it. Yeah, always jump around in a composition book. Do not start at the beginning, or even starting in the middle and working your way out can cause trouble. Um, you really need to jump around in them. Okay, so I am going to show you how I got the paint on that page. What do we got in the way of paint? That's not enough. I had leftover paint, and I mean, it was just little bits. Ouch. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a horrible lot. I'm looking for another color, guys. Just a minute. These paints are hard to open. I mean, I had little tiny bits of paint on my table just like that. You will be wondering when you did this. Okay. Probably because I can't even remember when I made the other little book. Okay. I took my book like this and I went. That's interesting. I think it needs a little bit more paint, but we'll just put a little more silver paint on the table. Maybe a little more green. I mean, there wasn't much left on my mat. It really wasn't. Oh, that's a little better. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it was kind of a bird. It just didn't have quite enough color in it. So it kind of looks like a butterfly to me now. So now I'm going to put this aside because obviously it's got to dry and I got to clean up my mess. Okay. Okay. And I'll tell you what, somehow the other day I got paint right there. I have washed my hands over and over and over again, and I can't seem to get that paint or ink or something out of there. I got it on my glasses. I don't know what I was doing, and I got paint everywhere. Yep, butterfly now. Okay. And I'm not necessarily going to paint all the pages. I just I was cleaning up and I grabbed that little book and I thought, okay, that'll work. So, oh, and I was going to show you this. Oh, let's dry the table. Table's kind of wet. Crafters always end up splattered. It's part of the fun of what we do. That's true, Andrea. For some reason, we do always end up splattered. Okay, Lisa's going to spin, so she can't chat so well. Oh, Cheryl had to reboot. I'm surprised. Apparently, my stream's been doing all right. And if you could have seen our stats earlier, you would have wondered why. I'm trying to find the floor in my studio. Okay, now I'm not kidding. I'm just trying at the moment to find the floor. In doing so, I have to clean everything else up, but I'd like to have floor. And I have an ulterior motive. Soft scrub will clean your hand. Soft. Well, it might. I don't have any of that. I don't think I have any of that. Yep, no, it finding the floor. What's really bad is, I've washed my hands many times. I've taken a couple of showers. Still there. The stuff on my nose came off. I did get, because I got it on my glasses, it got on my nose. I did manage to get that off. Okay, so today I'm trying to find the floor. Mom apparently sent this, and I just wanted to show you the cute little pictures that are in it. So I will be cutting it up because it's got some cute little pictures in it. Oh, look at that cute little fish. Most of us have missing floors. That's true. But I do have an ulterior motive. My son treated himself to a Roomba. And he says it is amazing. And I might just treat myself to one of those, but I can't do it until I can find the floor. Without floor, you can't use a Roomba. So now I told my son that I already had a Roomba. It was called a JEFFRUMBA because Jeff does the vacuuming. So I love some of these pictures. I love that. Anyways, oh, isn't that one pretty? An ulterior floor motive. Yep, that's right. That's right. So those I'll probably cut those out tonight when I'm sitting around doing nothing. Yeah, right. Like I sit around doing nothing. But not only that, that will give me a bunch of numbers, and a little piece of paper with numbers on it. So let's put that. Where shall I put that? Right there. Okay. It's a little vacuum cleaner, Julie. It's one that goes by itself. Laurel has one and she loves it. Yep. Brandon says it's fabulous. He just moved. He's in the process of moving to a new apartment, and the new apartment has some carpet in it where the old apartment was all hardwood floors. And he said they supposedly had the floors cleaned, and he ran the Roomba, and in an hour's time it filled up. So yep, it was Brandon's birthday. It is Brandon's birthday today, Cheryl. We talked to him last night because he was afraid he wasn't going to have time tonight. he's in the process of moving because it's that time of it's that time of the month. You know, he's got to get it moved before the he's got to get moved before the first. So okay, so shall we do this? It needs some doodles. This is I did this a week or so ago. I can't remember. Don't let it eat my craft bits. Well, that's why I have to clean up the floor, Julie. We could keep it out of here. Um, it wouldn't be hard to keep it out of here. Oh, that's the wrong direction. I was going to go closer. There we go. Well, Brandon said he's raising all of his furniture up so that it will go under all of the furniture. So that's, kind of a fun thing. Anyways, I thought this needed a little bit of doodles. I just really think it does. It's just a little too plain. Yeah, cats would probably have fun with it. They often show those silly things with cats being carried around by them. And honestly, I don't know that I'll get one, but I can't get one if I don't clean up the floor. She needs buttons. Try not to watch. Try not to watch, but you always give in. Okay. Oh, come on now. Draw. Okay. I don't know that it needs a lot more. Let's put some ink around the edges of it and see what happens. Okay. I also am kind of tired of not being able to find things when I want them. And I've had a few things recently that I've had to hunt for, which irritates me. I know I have and I can't find it. Oh yeah, grunging it up did a lot for it. All right. That makes me happy. I think I'm happy with that, except for right there where I got too much on it. Okay. There we go. Yes, these were all magazine images. Mindy, what I did was, I don't know whether it was last week or the week before. It's been a little bit. I had I got a package of went shopping with Helen Piccola, and I got a package of 4x6 photo paper. Now I got messy and got some on there, but that's all right. I can still write on it. I wanted to see because you can buy photo paper at the thrift store really cheap, and I send my mom those postcards when we go off on a trip, and I have to cut up cardstock to make the 4x6 postcards, which I don't mind doing, but that is another thing I have to do. And I got a great big package of this photo paper for it's a person with a very large pair of sunglasses. I got this package of photo paper. It was already cut, and I wanted to see if it would be sturdy enough with magazine images collaged on top of it to um, to make a postcard. Yeah, she had to have some great big giants sunglasses, and it worked real well. I did it really fast, so I was kind of messy, but that's all right. I don't mind being kind of messy. Yep, it was, and this is the shiny side, the photo side, because the paper had very definite trademark on the backside. Um, you were afraid to ask. Why were you afraid to ask? That's silly. Don't fall. It's called falling down the rabbit hole. That's right. Um, and it's also called squirrel. You ever heard about squirrel? Not yeah. Anyways, you could collage on the shiny side, no, without too much problems, I'm sure. It's just that the back side had a definite logo on it, and I thought the logo might interfere with something, so I collaged on the back side, and then I double checked, and this Pilot G2 pen writes on this side just fine. And I'll tell you what, this stuff is really cool. Um, when you go to sand something, it doesn't take but a couple of seconds. You just go and it's already losing its shine. See, it just took the ink right off of there. Just, this stuff is fabulous, guys. So, and it comes in sheets, but it also comes in these round things. So Teresa said that she originally saw it to clean grills with. Now Jeff got this at the cabinet shop, and apparently they've been using it for some time. It's almost indestructible as far as sandpaper goes. It doesn't wear out. Show you how it works. Teresa learned that in the restaurant. But that was shiny, and now look at how the ink just comes right off of it, just with a couple of little. So if you're doing of course I don't have a rag. If you're sanding boxes or something like, yeah, you can now I just tap it off in the garbage can. And it's a circle, Cheryl, because it's got Velcro stuff on the back, and like we have these, it's called an Orbital Sander, and it's the pad of it is sticks to it like that, and because this is like Velcro, so it has little things that hold the pad on for the machine. You don't have to have the machine. Jeff bought these in the circles like this because they were cheaper than buying now Wednesday, I had a video Wednesday, and it's got links to where you can read more about this and the name of it and all of that. Okay, so it comes in different abrasive qualities. This is very, very, very fine, but for what I wanted, I knew that would. Yes, remember you have to use it. I mean, I'm not pushing, I'm not scrubbing, and you definitely want to be careful and not get it on your mat. But I used it. I showed it in a video on a cereal box, and it works real well to take that surface off the cereal box. My hands are all dirty again. The man that sold those to Jeff said he really liked selling it, but he didn't sell very much of it because once you buy some, you don't need it again. And it was not horribly expensive. It wasn't terribly much more expensive than sandpaper, and it works so much better. Okay, is it okay, guys, if I work on my little journal, my little Dana journal? That's what I'm thinking I'm going to work on for a while. I'm thinking about it. You got to sand your skin off. Oops, no fingerprints. There you go. Let's see here. These need cut out still. Oh, I know what I was in the process of. I'm going to make a little journal out of some of those papers, but I thought I'd show you what it looks like so far. This is the front. That's the back. It's got pockets. It's got papers. It's got this pocket inside of it. And then this one back here, I got 2 tags put in. A tag with tags and then just a decorated tag. So I need a few more tags because I've got this big pocket to put tags in, and I've got this one, and then I've got this right here. So I need to make a few more tags. But first, I'm going to make a I'm going to make a little like notebook kind of thing. That's what I was thinking of. And I think that what I'm going to do is just going to figure out this. It's a little big, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Yeah, sand their fingerprints off. There you go. Mm-hmm. I have to say, Julie, these brown papers are really pretty. I really like them. Okay. All right. Well, let's see here. We're gonna. You notice how I'm worrying about how straight it is, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Not. Okay. We need our papers about this big. I don't know, Teresa, because what I've got is not a DeWalt. It might be the same thing. I just have, it doesn't tag your it, and it's fantastic journal, Tanya. Wow, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you, Mandy. Okay, let's see here. That's 8 little pages, which is probably enough. Let's see. Yes, those are the sheets. Okay. Teresa linked there. That may need a little bit more in there. Let's see what we got. I think I have a couple of pieces that are a little smaller, which is all right because, you know, we don't have to have everything the same size. Because that's the way we do stuff. Oh, I like the rough edges too, but some of these are cut. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to let them both be both. Barbara, did you get your little journal page finished? Okay, see, it's a whole 1/4 of an inch shorter, so that'll be perfect. We will just put them in between. That way I can use the scrap. That's perfect. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, itty bitty journal inside a bigger journal. That's the plan. Okay, yep, that's going to work. Okay, now we need to do some inky, just a little. Yeah. There we go. Okay, she got it finished. Yay. And Teresa did and posted. Yay. Linda, did you get yours finished, or were you not working on yours right away? Sometimes Linda has to wait. Daybreak is coming and the temp is going down. Wow. Well, the rain has quit again for right now, so. And Jeffrey told me he was going to put his headphones on, so I'm guessing he's probably watching a movie. Which he's probably watching a movie because I seriously doubt with the way that internet was, he was going to be able to play a game. I think this sort of needs something on the front of it. You know, it might be a little journal, but I think we may have to put something on the front of it. I think it also needs a little more. There we go. That's a little better. Oh. She's been a very busy girl, Linda has. She did her workout exercises and then she's icing. Jeff's been icing his little foot. All right, let's see how this looks. Oh, I think it really needs the corners rounded. It does, it does. Yeah, it needed them rounded. Oh yeah, and especially this one, Julie, because it's huge. The last few days, it's sort of filled up the gulf. Okay. All right, now we need to sew that together. One, two, and a little more. You need scissors. Where's the scissors? Oh, over there. But yeah, it's very humid. Of course, it's been humid here for months. The other thing is the Gulf. It's warmer here right now than normal, so the water is warmer. That's one of the reasons why the hurricanes are worse. And it looks like they're going to continue. And I am going to really work at doing that exact. I'm not even going to measure. I'm just poking. I can usually measure pretty well, so. There we go. Yeah, humid was basically what Florida did. Yep, that's very true, Andrea. Humid is what Florida is. Yep. Okay, I forgot to thread my needle before I did that. But usually in July, Andrea, it dries off a little bit. Usually in July we have slightly warmer weather, but it is a little drier. We get rain, but not every single day. And I'll tell you what, I seriously doubt there's been 2 days that we didn't have rain in July. And I so wish I could give it to Lisa and Barbara and all of California and Texas. And that's another part of the problem here, is that we've had so much rain that more rain, there's no place for it to go. Our friends out on the river are already fully expecting for everything to be flooded out there. They sit high enough it won't be a problem, but their river property will flood, and they have like a covered porch down there. It's not going to be a problem, but they had to go bring the boat up and all that kind of stuff because they knew they would have flooding. Picky, I need an imaginary needle, an imaginary thread. I missed something somewhere. Thread would help. That's true, Mindy. Yep, thread would help. Yep, made a little rock cake. Okay. Yeah, imaginary thread. I could have just paper clipped it together, I guess. I do have some cool paper clips we could use. Oh, come on now. Go on the other side of that thread. There we go. All right. Let's put the needle away. Got enough thread to last 3 lifetimes, I guess. Okay. Pull. Yeah, I could have stapled it. I actually have a really big, long arm stapler I got at the thrift store one day when Jeff took me. I was real surprised to find it, and I went ahead and got it. I haven't used it, although I bought it because I thought I would use it a lot. I just haven't, partially because then I'd have to get up and go get it, right? Rock cakes are similar to scones, but stiffer and round and coated in sugar. Oh. Okay. Barbara wants to know, Teresa, are those leather pieces? And Teresa says she needs to make painty papers. Okay. This needs some little something on the front of it, like a little word or something. I'm thinking just maybe something. Oh, maybe what I should do is make a paper clip that holds it closed, right? Because it's not going to stay closed if I don't have there's 2 of these. Scissors. What's the scissors? A pop of color or a little label. Yeah, I was thinking about a little label, but I'm thinking if I create a little paper clip It goes on like that. And maybe put a little word on there. Let's see what we got. First off, we got to ink it. We just got to ink it. Teresa, do you see Barbara's question? She says she thinks those pockets look like leather pieces. Or what leather pieces? The on her little book, on your little book page, were the pockets like leather pieces? Cheryl, no, Nana used to make them, and she was a baby when they moved from us to Australia from England. Okay. No, it's the envelope that I sent. Oh, it's an envelope. Have to look after a while. Okay, we gotta grunge this down a little. This is just too white. There we go. All right. There's that. Now then, we might need a word to go on these. Do I have a good word? That's cute. I will just have to make it a little smaller. This is my story. I like that word. That will work. The burgundy is velvet. Gonna make Andrea want cake. We actually had cake yesterday, a couple months ago. My neighbor across the street brought over pound cake because she wanted to say thank you to us. I guess because I've been taking her tomatoes and oranges and stuff like that. I don't know. But anyways, that's what she said. She wanted to say thank you. And it freezes really well. So, and she brought us a whole cake. And we can't eat a whole cake. So I put 90% of it in the freezer. And we actually got a piece out yesterday. And in 15 seconds had really delicious cake. Use them instead of throwing them away. They are too dark. Okay, I have to go find out why my phone chimed. I'll be right back, guys. I thought I brought it over here. Okay, and no big deal. Of course, everybody's been watching the news, and so everybody's checking in with us and that kind of thing. My sister's messaged me 2 or 3 times today. So, okay, so we're going to do that, and we're going to do this. We need a paper clip, and I want a pretty big one. Where's my box of paper clips? Okay, there. Okay. Okay. I also think that maybe I want this. I'm thinking I want a little piece of possibly another piece of paper under there, just so that it doesn't bend that little tab. I used to have all kinds of flour for Brandon. When we went to Alaska and Brandon was 4, I think I had 8 different kinds of flour with me, because different kinds of flour work different for different things. Okay. I know I had a tiny little piece of this cardstock. There we go. This one will work just fine, I think. Oh yeah, I think so. Okay. I like oatmeal. It's not a love of oatmeal. I do like oatmeal. We got to grunge this up quite a bit. Yeah, and see, Brandon's also allergic to eggs. So, if you're baking something, it's kind of without eggs, it can be very difficult. So it's one of those things where you have to really kind of pay attention to what you're doing. Okay. That is why I do not eat oatmeal. Well, hi, Rhonda. Okay, we are going to put this so that it sticks out just a tiny bit like that so you can see it. We're going to put a bunch of glue right here. And we're going to close this up. And then I'm going to staple it right inside there to make it stay even better. Okay. Now then, let's see if it's going to work on there. Oops, I got glue. Don't glue it. Okay. Okay. Right there and right there. That's back side. Okay. I think we want to put a little glue right there. And a little glue right there. And we need some of those little clippy things. Where are the little clippy things? Oh, they left. Why do they always get up and leave? Now they're making you hungry? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. This chat always, hi Debbie. Right now it's raining gently. A little while ago it was raining in sideways, so it changes, and so far we haven't had apparently the tornado warning has stopped. Debbie, and hello, I'm glad you're here. And Ron, I'm glad you're here too. You're getting the first of the rain bands. Well, we've had off and on hard rains. Oh, Cheryl, we're not going to talk about that. That would make no one hungry, I don't think, other than Jeff. Jeff will be hungry. Okay, I can't put this all the way on simply because it's got glue inside of it, but it will go right on there like that. It won't go all the way because it's glued into there. It'll stick out. And then this, let's see, I think it's going to go in this one up here. It will actually go in that way. So it's going to go right there. I'll wait to put the thing on until later. Now we got to make some more tags. She's here, Barbara, but she's not chatting. So I will read it to her. Barbara did a video today about doing thermal washi tape, and she's telling Lisa that she just found the thermal printing video and the warning about doing thermal printing. Oh, she could read chat. Okay. Cheryl's proud of her naughtiness. There you go. Uh-huh. Okay, we're going to let that dry. We're going to make another tag. Let's make another tag. Let's see. What do we got here? We got some fun stuff. Oh, I thought I glued papers to the back sides of something. So that one is cute to make a tag out of. Did I or didn't I? Did I? I think I did. I think I already glued some down. Okay, that one's ready to make a tag. These are all ready to make tags out of. Okay. I had glued some coffee dyed scraps to these, so they're ready to make tags with. Well, Barbara, that may be questionable. This hurricane may have caused us a little problem. I don't know if you guys realize this, but this hurricane's going to drown out the Louisiana coast. And if those refineries are shut down for a month, gasoline's going to be very high. And so we may not be leaving, Barbara. I don't know yet. It all kind of depends on how bad things are over that way. Yep. That's you know, we just have to take what it is. It's just, it's not something that we really want to have happen, but if it does, we'll just roll with the punches. Okay, I have some really cute little things here that might go on there. But we're not going to worry about it. We're just, yeah, we were looking very forward to it. And Jeffrey was working, he's been working really hard to stay off of his foot so that he could go and all that kind of thing. But we're going to take it as we go. That's what we're doing. We're just, Rhonda, we're fine. Honestly, unless the winds cause a tornado, Pensacola's not even going to get that much water. I mean, granted, we've gotten a lot of water, but it's coming and going, and as long as it isn't continuous, we should be fine. Okay, if you're MIA, I know right where you're at, Barbara. The storm went very far west, and while it's the biggest storm that we've had in a very, very long time, it's a very strong storm. But they're talking about parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, and all that general area over there being without power for a month or more. So it's going to take a toll. Okay, this little card, while I love it, it needs something right there. And I don't know what I got. Let's look. Yeah, Mindy, they're talking about power being out for a customer. And they had, early this morning, they had over 12,000 people without power. We are trying to take a trip to the beach, but not sure it will happen. Oh, well, Debbie, if you come to our neck of the woods, you guys need to let me know. Now, granted, if I'm going to be gone, that's not helpful, but if I'm not going to be gone, then definitely need to let me know. These are really pretty, too. These are all the things that are in Dana's bag, guys. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff in this bag. I'm just looking for something to decorate some more things to decorate the little cards with, because oh, Linda, yes, we actually have 3. Jeff took one to his brother because his brother's is for some reason not working. So he took the little one to his brother's yesterday, just in case. Now, we don't expect really that we'd be without power for that long. It's over in the Louisiana area that is likely to have that happen. We have a big generator that we had the small one, we had the camper, and when we moved in here, there was a guy down the road that was moving out of his house and had this gigantic generator, and it wouldn't run. He offered Jeff, he wanted $700 for it. It wouldn't run. The day he had to move, he brought it around here and gave it to Jeffrey. And Jeffrey spent, I don't know, it took a while and it took some parts and whatnot, but he got it running, and it will actually run our entire house. Oh no, I don't like that orange, so I don't know that I'm gonna use those just yet. Yeah, they all run on gas. But the other thing is, that one run gas rather than diesel. However, we keep the truck filled up because when you can't get gas, now we keep gas. We keep several gas cans full of gas year round. Jeff puts them in a car and then goes and fills them up again if it's getting old, uses it, that kind of thing. So we do have gas, but the other thing is that we have my pickup truck runs on diesel fuel. So when Sally hit us, you couldn't get gas anywhere, but you could buy diesel fuel. So we ended up, and you know what? These are cute. I think we're going to turn one of those into a tag. It's a recipe collector, but I think it'll be cute with making it into a tag. So we just started driving the truck to get gasoline and things like that. So, by having both, the other thing is the camper is got solar power, so it keeps the fridge running without any generator, but we do have the generator that's in the camper. So that one's pretty too. These are pretty. They're just a little too wet. We're going to see what happens. We're just going to play with those. So yes, we have generators. Yes, Cheryl, they're expensive. So the fact that we got the big one and the man just gave it to Jeffrey. Of course, like I said, it wouldn't run. He couldn't sell it, and he was moving into an apartment. So anyways, it will technically run our entire house. We don't have it hooked up that way. But the camper's got gas in it, so we can run the camper. And I was thinking about using this. I don't like that. That's just not working. You know how you go to do something and it's just not working? Not working. Don't know what's not working, but it's not working. Let's go back to this one. Propane is a better choice than gas because cleaner and will not gum up in the generator in between uses. We have a dual fuel, but plan on use propane. Yes, Debbie, last storm, it was a very big blessing because he couldn't get the little one to run. It was running the day before, and then all of a sudden it wouldn't run. You know what? I think this little sticker might be cute on there, and so we're gonna try that. See what happens. The solar on our camper. Yes, they would, Valerie. The red ones would look good in something different, a little bit different. This one has got more of the coloring, and I think it's cute, so I may just tuck it in there just for the fun of it. The camper, what I'm trying to say is it will run the refrigerator and the microwave and a few things like that just with the solar power. So we don't have to run the generator. But should the big generator decide it's not going to be enough, we could run the generator on the camper and run things in the house with it. So, and if it's super, super hot, we can run the generator in the camper and sleep in the camper because then the air conditioner works. So there's lots of, and I personally, when we bought this house, it didn't have any, the stove was gone. Everything was gone. So I put in a gas stove. I had to have the gas run, but I put in a gas stove so that I can cook. Lewis battery generator, really good. Deep South Homestead here on YouTube talks about grid stuff. Yes. Lead Farmer, he's from in Georgia. Debbie, if you watch Deep South Homestead, Lead Farmer, it's Leadfarmer, I think. And if you don't find it, let me know and I'll send you a thing. He has several solar generators and has been what do you call that? Gosh, my brain is just gone. He has been reviewing solar generators. That's right, Debbie. Having the camper, and our camper is set up to be off grid. We dry camp when we can, and so putting 4,000 watts of 12,000 watts of solar on top of it really made a difference. And then having the generator in it, of course. Okay, I don't know. We're going to see what we think about this. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. But it needs inked. It definitely needs inked. Hi, Kathleen. Of course, frankly, a solar generator wouldn't work right now, and we would get, because we just don't have any sun. But most of them have storage capacities. So, oh, that's better. I'm just grunging it up a little, guys. Okay. I need to get it stuck down because it's sticking to me. He's been doing quite a few different reviews on different solar power, different things. So, and he has some expensive ones and some less expensive ones. So that's a good place to get reviews. We're looking at flash floods around 5. I wouldn't doubt it. We had flash flooding here this morning that was just... Kathleen, did I say hello? I hope so. Yes, they're probably hunkered down, Debbie. They have a storm shelter. We have friends here that have a storm shelter, and my guess is that's where they're spending their time. Especially with the tornadoes that have been the warnings. We've had warnings, not just watches. Okay. Yes, that looks better, don't you think? Just adds to it. The biggest thing is that everybody is going to be impacted, I think. I think this thing is big. It's widespread. I haven't seen the news since this morning, but like I said, it had already put power out for a lot of people. So, and it's going to rain where they don't need rain. That's the big thing. It's not going to rain where people need rain. It's going to rain where they don't need rain. Okay, that's going to make me happy. Severe. That's a good way to put it, Kathleen, for all in the path. Yep, I agree with you, Debbie. That is definitely reality TV. Uh-huh. I mean, we were without, Sally took our power for 4 days, and that was not near as strong a hurricane as this one. It was not near as big and widespread as this one. Oh, yeah. Now then. Are you going to be dry inside? Let's see if you're dry inside. I got to put something in it to see. Yeah. There we go. It's still sticky in there, so I guess we're not going to put that on just yet. Guess I could take those off, though. That's what happens to us, Teresa. We have a theater up the hill from us, and they don't keep their drainage pond cleaned out. But Jeffrey's been complaining lately. So, okay, so these two things are going to go in that pocket. So that'll be cute. Okay, now we got to have, well, maybe this might be cute right here. Oh, that's cute right there. I like that one right there. That's where that's going to go. Because just a little flower will stick out. Just that little touch of color. Oh, Teresa, that's terrible. Of course, see, during Sally, the water came up here more than 14 inches under the house. We're just lucky that we sit as high as we do. Okay, so we need a few more tags, and I have more tag stuff, so let's do this tag. We have not done a tag with shoulders yet, so I think that's what we'll do for this one. Okay, I think we're going to cut an actual tag and maybe put some fluffies on this one. Fluffies, fluffies, fluffies. Oh, we could make this one have a pocket. I did a pocket tag. Let's do the shoulders. Yes, Julie. Okay, Teresa. This was a paper bag to start with, but it was a liquor bag, like a wine bag, so it was longer. Okay, Debbie. Have a good afternoon. I cut out a section in the side right here and glued it together to make two pockets. See, there's one like that, and then there's this one like this, and it goes all the way to the bottom. I don't want to put that all the way in yet because it's not quite dry. Then up here, I left this part of the bag open. I added 2 paper bags in here to put tags and stuff in. Now they were just plain lunch sacks. Yeah, it was like a tall, skinny bag, but any gift bag would work It's just that I had this one and I thought, oh, that's cute. And my closure is going to be an old watch band. Let's see where it's at. I've been working on it for a couple of weeks. All this papers, well, not all the papers, but all the cardstock came from Dana. I'm going to put this watch band on it as its buckle. Tall, skinny bag from Branson, Missouri. Yes, that's right. It came from Branson, Missouri. It actually had moonshine in it. Okay, let's see how we're going to cut this. We are just going to do that. And I only, and I only know that because it had the receipt in it. That's why I know that. Thank you, Teresa. Thanks, Linda. Yeah, it's coming along. It's taking a long time. They actually have a store with all kinds of flavors, Julie. It was salted caramel, salted caramel. And I went, oh yeah, gotta have that. There's some more of those. Oh, we got the gold butterfly in here. I think maybe we have to have the gold butterfly on something. Oh, I might have to put the gold butterfly on the front. Oh, there's that too. Mary is not going to stream tonight. Okay. She tired, hon, or did she say? Okay. This might be fun to put. I had 2 little strips of paper. Where did my little strips go? Not that. There. No, not those. 2. There they are. There's one of them. That's all I want is one. Did she say? Was she maybe? Yeah, she's been working in her yard all day and she's tired. And it's hot there. My son said yesterday it has been very hot. So it can be very hard on you. Okay, I really kind of like that. I think that would be cute. Gotta tear this off. Like how long? I think right there. Hi, Kathy. Okay, this is the brown one. Stop falling off. I've got such a mess. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. Oh, the tea fairy came. He just must have known I was out. Okay, Cheryl, don't forget to round the corner and grunge it a little bit. Round the corner on this, you mean? Teresa just said, thank you for taking care of me. It's not grunging very well. Yes, a tea fairy is a very, very, very handy to have. So is the Jeff Roomba. The Jeff Roomba is really very nice to have too. The Jaroomba. That's what you are. It's a Jaroomba. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. He vacuums and he does the dishes and cleans. And he grocery shops. And he mows a lawn. Okay. Okay, Lisa. Yep, a Jaroomba. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep, yep. And he also gets snacks, and I don't know what he's getting, but he's getting snacks. He says he's getting nuts, and I can't talk and chew at the same time. And he is very, very, very true. It's very, very true. Very true. You're helping get through the stamp sorting, and I'm learning. Oh, good, Ron. Rhonda, and if you guys haven't subbed her channel, oh my gosh, I do not know where she fell into that, but she fell into a horde of stamps and stamp supplies. My Ricky gets mad if someone makes a mess on my stove. Jeffrey cleans the stove pretty well too, but I'm the one that makes the mess. So, a do snackster. Ooh, yes, do snackster. Uh-huh. But Julie, you're right. I am very blessed, and I have been blessed for many, many years. And is that a, oh goody, that little butterfly is too. So we're going to use that. These are just a little pinky, so by inking them, they come down a little bit. But you guys really, if you haven't seen Rhonda's video, you really ought to go watch it, because she, oh my gosh. And I don't think she showed us all of them. Not me. I'm the one that fusses because it is a glass top. And if you don't, oh yes, if you don't clean a glass top like right away, I had a glass top in South Dakota that the people before me that owned the house before had allowed things to just burn to. And it was, Jeff scrubbed it with, Jeff took care of it with a razor blade. That's what he had to do. So then it was scratched, which, you know, that's what happens. Okay. It's pouring now and it's not 4 or 5. That's true. Well, it's almost 4, Teresa. It's almost 4. Okay, let's get this. We're going to put it right there like that. Oh, I like that. That's cute. Cute, cute, cute. Cute. And I think we're going to put this little butterfly on that page too, but I have, where's this at? I have that. And do I want to put that on this tag? No, because then it doesn't, I don't like how it fits. Okay. I was going to put this like another little, another little element, but I don't like how it looks. So we're just going to put the butterfly on there. And we're going to put this one that is not three-dimensional on there. Hope Debbie got her patch in before it starts at her house. I hope so too. Debbie doesn't live far from you, so she's going to get stuck with it too. Thank you, guys. Yeah, Julie, you're right. It looks out of place. The butterfly will be better. I'm just going to pop the butterfly on here. Like so. And then it needs some, I'm going to put little, this got to have some fluffs on it. I want some fluffs on this one. And honestly, I think it needs a cute hole reinforcer. Do I have, what do I have? Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, thank you guys. Yes, thumbs will be greatly appreciated. Warning for us? Okay. Okay. My phone's probably going to go off, guys, in just a few minutes. Pardon, Jeff? Okay. Yep, just a little tiny lacy tab right over the hole. Just a little one. That wasn't a siren. That was just Jeff's phone. And it's just, yeah, we've got rotation somewhere. He's going to watch, he's going to turn on the TV, see what it says. I think I'm going to make a little one for the back. I think that will be cute. Come here. If you don't know, always punch your inside hole first. Otherwise, you can't get hold of the piece to punch your other piece. There we go. That looks cute back there. That was Jeff's phone. He's gonna turn on the TV and listen on the TV, and or not listen but watch. Find out what's going on. Yes, and if you punch the inside first, it's much easier to line up. Much easier. You can then punch it much, much better. Okay, so now we have a cute little tag, but we need some little fluffies. We need fluffies. Okay, do we want brown fluffies or maroon fluffies? Better go with brown. The maroon ones are, that maroon is just a little too red. So, but I also have some of this, and I'm going to take off a piece of this to make a little fluffy with it. Okay. We're going to have satin and burlap fluffies. This is very purpley and the maroon is very red. I really don't. It's not showing very, but it matches the inside of your flower. That is true, Teresa. It does. Okay, we'll go from, I'll tell you what, I could ink this a little bit and it would be much better. Not sure what the other two are, but I have to watch them. Okay, flashlight and 2 more alerts. Okay, how about we ink? Okay, let's turn this back this way. Okay, that's 4. We need another one. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, I hate when the ribbon undoes like this. Just hate it. Okay. Oops, I just hit the camera. I hope it's all right. Okay, what did it do? That didn't do that much. Let's see. Okay, I need to push a little harder and then pull. Oh yeah. Oh, it's much better now, Teresa. Much better. Okay. Oh yeah. It's maroon, but it's just got that edge of shiny bright. It's still shiny, but it's not quite so bright. Works better. Ouch. Uh-oh. Now add in 1 brown. Okay. Just the right amount of red. Yep. it did sort of match the inside of the flower. It just didn't match very well. And it it matches much better now, and it doesn't look quite so obnoxious with that. That is just a touch purple. And Mindy, what was the ouch? I hope you're all right. Okay, let's see here. We got to cut this into thirds. Come here. That's good. Your constant dilemma is solved. Okay. Well, it took a bit. I had to press on it harder than I expected, Julie. I've never done that before, but you know, it worked. Okay. Oh, it has a nice fluffy. I like it. I hit the camera. You know what? That's not near as bad as, last week I cut my finger. Well, when I cut it, I banged it. And it is bruised. It's so sore. I was shocked to feel how sore it was. But yeah, I banged it. Probably gave y'all a headache. Yeah. Get in there. Okay. Okay, who is too loose here? Somebody's too loose. There we go. Okay. Yes. Glimmer mist on it will work too. Oh, yeah. Ouch, Teresa. I really like how that came out. It came out really cute. I'm liking these little stickers on here. And they kind of go, when you tone them down, they go real well with the paper. So this one's big, so I was going to put it in here, but with the fluffies, it's going to have to go in here. So, and it looks perfect in there, see? Yep. Okay, maybe one more. We got some more papers that are done. This one is done. Shoot, I really want another one of those tabby pieces. Oh, well, I wanted to do that thing. So let's see if I've got a piece that I can. I have a couple of these little things, and I was thinking that it would be cute if I put them on maybe even with a brad. Oh yeah, they'd be cute with a brad. Okay, so I want to put them on there. I think I'm going to put them on this plainer one. So well, I try to tell people to use the guard. There's a reason it is there, and it is not to take off. There you go. My friend Lisa sliced My friend Lisa sliced the soft pad of her hand with one of those a while back. Oh my goodness. Because you were doing that. Oh, guys. Oh. When I did that, I was trying to take I was just trying to take, you know, those command hook things? They're like white hooks, and you put them on, and they have that pull tab thing on them that you're supposed to be able to pull and take the hook off the wall. Let me tell you, that little puppy does not come off of there as easy as you might think. Anyways, I slipped and it caught me and it was owie. It did owie. You're not talking about you, by the way. I have a couple of Kevlar gloves, but I don't use them in the kitchen. I have them for the studio to keep me from burning myself if I have to reach into the kiln. Teresa, you mean to tell me you know someone else whose name is Teresa Church? Oh, okay, guys, enough. No more talk like that. No more. You guys got to stop. Stop. Wow, that's neat, Teresa. I do not know anyone with my name. I know Lisa who has. Okay, let's see here. That might be fun too. We'll see. Let's see. Now, see, I could have been sitting cutting these things out last night instead of the other little pictures, and then you wouldn't have had to watch me cut these up. I didn't. Okay. Okay, now this is interesting. These are all three different sizes. Okay, but I think I really like this that way. We're going to cut the top of this one at an angle like the others. Now her picture is freezing. Uh-oh. She sought me out on Facebook and said she had to meet the lady that shares her same name. How fun. That sounds fun, Teresa. It really does. Okay, let's see what we got going here. We've got these, and I'll put them on with the brad because then they can bend like that and that, which will be fun. Okay, interactive. But now we got to decorate this because we can't have it looking like that. Is this the right size to punch this out? Okay, you got to go. I'm glad you came, Valerie. I'm not going to stay on a whole lot longer. For starters, we're starting to get really heavy thunder. Oh, how about that? I can't believe that's going to be perfect, but it is. Got to put the glasses on though. Yeah, it's thundering here, Teresa. It was at Pickens. Ooh. The what'd you say? So it's headed for Perry. You best call him in case he didn't have the TV on. Don't you think? Okay. Yep, if I get it, she gets it. Okay, so we have that. We need some little somethings to go into there. I have bits of this paper bag left. Hi, Sherry. I will. Bye-bye. Okay, I missed something. Bye-bye. Don't know what I'm going to do with it exactly yet, but this paper bag, I'm not sure exactly where it came from, but, you know, it might have been the stuff from Dana. I don't remember. One way or another, I have it, and it will be cute to add a little collage thing. Okay. This may be a little too big, so we'll have to see. I was going to say that piece I really like this piece, and I like that it says tease. So I may not use that one on this card. That's one of those things that sometimes you have to just kind of decide. The one you sent me. Teresa, was it a long, skinny envelope like that? Taking a break, made some popcorn. Now teach me your way. Well, and I'm going to get off here in a little bit and just shortly. I'm not sure that I always can, Rhonda, but I will tell you that making a mess is a really good, you know, really big thing of one of the things I do. It was pink and blue. Okay, it's watercolored copy paper, and that actually is a video that's old. I think I think it's. I'll have to look, but I can show you guys again. Okay. Basically, Rhonda, whenever I do stuffs, it's all about collage. It's that seems to be where it all takes me. I think I kind of want this one flat, so I'm going to take that little flower and put it on after the fact. But I want the tab on the top of this. Julie, I think, I don't think I have any of those left. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Nope, I used them all. What I will do, guys, is I will write it down and I will, oh, I didn't get my tab punch. Just a minute. I will post it. I will look for it this evening and post it. I'm pretty sure it was that I made an actual video because I'm pretty sure it was long before I started doing lives. So watercolor envelopes. And each one is, they were the legal, they kind of come out legal size. And they were from a sheet of copy paper. And I used watercolor. And I actually used, I really like Crayola watercolor when I do that because it just seems like it, I don't know, it seems really cute when I do that with Crayola watercolors. It blends, it's smooth. I kind of like it. Okay. But I'll try to post it in the Facebook group. For those of you who don't know, down in the description box, there is a link to my Facebook group. Oh, let's put that back in before I lose it. I've already lost the little cutter thing, so put it in correctly, Tanya. There we go. But I really like what paper watercolored with Crayola watercolor because for some reason it bleeds through the paper real nice. It leaves a smooth texture. And not all watercolors do that. Even some of the expensive ones do not leave that nice smooth texture. So, okay, we got to ink some stuffs here. You think you found it? think I can. Julie, I'm in StreamYard, so I can't make you a mod from here. I was just trying to think if I could get over and make her a mod so she can post it. Let me see if I can do that, Julie. Yes, from 3 years ago. Okay, give me just a minute. Let me see if I can make you a moderator so you can post it for everybody. Just 1 second. I have to try to figure this out. Okay. Okay, where's Julie? Maybe. Add as a moderator. Julie, do you have a little wrench now? There again, I can't see it, so. Okay, yes, you do. Julie, you now have a wrench. So you should be able to post a link now. Whoa. Uh-oh. Did I mess everything up? Uh-oh. There. Okay. Okay, there we go. So she should be able to post it now. And yeah, it was a long time ago I made those envelopes. I'll try to make some more of them too. Now, this doesn't have anything on the back yet, and I do plan on putting some of the coffee dyed paper on the back. But I want to put the brad through here, and because of that, I want to make the front first so that when I put the brad on, the little spiny things can get covered up. Watercolor envelope. There you go. She's got it. It was called watercolor envelope. I love making paper like that. It gives a really fun, soft look that you can write over. Thank you, Julie, for finding it so that I don't have to hunt it up later. So there you go, Teresa. That's how I did it. And you want paper that's thin enough that it soaks through, because I use that kind of paper in my journal. I've used it a lot of times in journals because it gives this light pastel sort of color, and then you can write on it. It's painty paper, but it's much less distracting to write on. It gives you a nice background and pretty color, but you can still write on it. You know, all of these little bits for a journal always take longer than making the journal. Yeah, I used Crayola watercolor paint, the kids Crayola watercolor paint. Of course, it was, you know, old. They now call their paint washable, which I did get some, and it does work. But Crayola, the basic box of Crayola has some nice bright colors in it, and honestly, I have some more expensive watercolors, and they leave the paper kind of gritty. So that's why I like the Crayola ones. It all depends on what you're doing with the paint too, you know. So I'm watering it down real far. Okay, so let's see. Yes, it has a smooth change of color. But some watercolors can have quite a bit of grit in them. Some my dad had were very gritty. Okay. Like that. I like that. And this. Okay. Let's glue those down and then find a brad. We want a brad. I want a brad that's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Let's go for. Don't I have a black one? Yeah, there's a sort of a black one. Come on. A little black flour bread. That's what we're going to use. Okay. Okay, what is Lisa going to do? Tanya, did you iron them? No, I don't think so. No, it's next Monday. Okay, it's next Monday is Labor Day. Also talks about Traveler's Notebook. Okay, let's glue this in place first. I've created more scraps on my table. Did y'all notice that? Okay, we have this. Yeah, I probably have used them in Traveler's Notebooks. I think one of the Traveler's Notebooks, just a minute and I'll get it. I think one of the Traveler's Notebooks that I have that I've been using has that kind of paper in it. That's why you guys can see what she's talking about. Let me get these stuck on there. Okay. Oh, it's not gonna reach. No. Okay. Then I guess you get to come up just a little bit. Okay. Come on a little bit more. Oh, wait. I'm going to put it back where I wanted it in the first place. And then it might take a bit to punch it, but I can punch it. This one has a longer reach. And it punched right through it, so it's not a big deal. Get in there. There we go. Okay, so there's that. Now it will, I can turn these like this. Isn't that cute? Yep. Hi, Rochelle. Rachel, that's Rachel. Okay, what's happening next Monday? It's a holiday. Um, it's a holiday, Julie. We were supposed to leave on Wednesday, I think. So Barbara, if we leave, we'll be leaving Tuesday or Wednesday of the following week. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. What is that blue tool called? And that tiny, with that tiny hole, can we buy it somewhere? Okay. This one, Mindy, is a jewelry tool. It's a 16th inch metal punch. The reason I have it over here is because I use it a lot when I punch those flattened pennies and bottle caps and things like that. Okay. It doesn't have a very deep reach, but it has a 16th, and I actually have a round one and I have a square one. And these are, this little pin piece is replaceable in case you ruin it. I'm not sure, but I think this is a Lindstrom tool. It does not marked though, so it may not be. They can be a little pricey. I don't know where I got this one, probably at a jewelry show. I don't know that Michaels or them will have these, but you could look. This is a metal punch. And I actually have one that has a little square pin in it. Now, this one is just a standard 1/16 inch punch, and you should be able to get these at Hobby Lobby. The I don't, Lisa, didn't you get one of these not but about a year or so ago, a 16th inch punch? Now, this one is not real deep right here. I actually have one that is about this deep. That's a 16th inch punch. I used these a lot making earring cards and things like that. And this is called a metal punch, yes. Mindy, I will try to, yes, she got the 16th, regular 16th inch punch on Amazon. Okay. And you can get them. This is a normal one, but I also have one that's, just a minute. I think I can show you. I think I know where it's at. And this one's going to be called a long reach 16th inch punch. And you can see it's worse for the wear because I've used it a lot. But see how much deeper it is than this one? but they punch 16th inch holes. Now I just used this one and punched through 4 layers of that lightweight cardstock, so it should be. So this is this is standard 16th inch punch. This is just one that will punch metal, and I tend to grab it because I know it's going to punch through anything I grab it for. But it wouldn't reach, so I grabbed the other one. Okay. Now, all right, this is what the watercolor paper looks like. This happens to be where I actually watercolored envelopes. Okay, I was using my junk journal, my junk mail envelopes, and I was actually painting something. Oh, that's all right. Rabbit trails are always fun. So this is what the watercolor looks like. Now, the envelope that I sent to Teresa was a handmade envelope. So I had painted the copy paper with watercolor like this, and then made an envelope out of it. Now this, okay, now let's see if you can see it, the difference. These were all made out of junk mail envelopes. Can you see the texture on there? And there's no texture on here. This is a different kind of watercolor. This is actually more expensive watercolor, but it left a texture, and the Crayola does not. Not a big deal, except that's not what I want. So, but these are just junk mail envelopes that don't have the writing on them that I have used to make these traveler's notebooks. Okay, this one actually is copy paper. And see how I've let it bleed? And what I did was I took a sheet of copy paper, and I can show you how to fold an envelope with a sheet of copy paper. But isn't that watercolor pretty? It's just really pretty. It gives your paper a little bit of color. It's a little wrinkly, Julie. It's a little wrinkly, but not. I mean, I don't usually iron much. I just laid it flat to let it get dry. And then once it gets into once you do something with it, it'll flatten back out. And it makes this lovely noise. And if you look, see, they're a little wrinkly. Give me a second. Let me put these to the side. Better put them in there so they don't fall off. This is, let me just get to something that, okay, this is where I've written on it. You see, there's the page, and I've actually written on it, and you can see what you write very well. So, you know, this is lighter color. Okay. Let me finish this, and then I'll show you how to fold an envelope. I need this. I'm going to put this little flower on there. And I think this 3-dimensional butterfly. Okay. All right. Hi, Brittany. I also write real tiny, Julie. You could use notebook paper. Um, like white notebook paper. There's no reason why you couldn't. Okay, the back of that has to have some paper on it. Do I have a piece that is big enough, long enough, wide enough? Yes, I do. Okay. Okay. Now we're putting something on the back both to stiffen this and to cover that up, just so y'all know. That was interesting. I also write in a combination of printing and cursive for some unknown reason, but that's just the way I do it. So my son says I should pick one or the other, but okay. I will trim that off after a while, after it dries. But for now, let me go get a piece of paper and I'll show you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a. What do we got right here? That's too lightweight. Okay. Yeah, let's use the cutter. But if I use the cutter, then I can actually make this into an envelope. Now then, this may not be exactly the same size. Oh, let's back you out. Thank you, Teresa. You right. Okay. Yeah, I think we're still a little close. Okay, there we go. Thanks, guys. So this may not be exactly the same size as a piece of copy paper, but it's very, very close. All right. So when you want to make an envelope, the way they make them on those envelope boards like this, it wastes it's a really big pain to make an envelope this way. I have a very old book that was about making envelopes, and it had some templates in it, but I never want to cut all this paper off and waste it. So I make my envelope based on the size paper. Write of cursive and print also, but I'm left-handed and have always written different. And hello, Becky or Wendell, Wendell and Becky, hello to the both of you. I'm not sure who's here. And I printed a lot for school. I took a couple of years of architecture classes and making blueprints and that kind of thing, and so we had to do that a lot. So I print and then I add this cursive thing in and it happens. Okay, so I didn't want to waste paper by using a template. So what I do is I do it my way. And this also works really well if you have calendar pages and things like that. You can make just about any size envelope, would be dependent upon the piece of paper you have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold my piece of paper up like so. Well, let's see. How much do I want it to fold down? Okay. There's a blue thing around here somewhere. Okay. So I've got my paper folded up, right? And then I'm going to fold this down. I'm going to leave myself a little bit of room here because, you know, we don't want to bend this piece. So we're going to fold the flap down like so. It's Becky? Okay. Well, I figured it'd be Becky, but I just didn't know. Hello, Becky. So now I have the back of my envelope and my flap, or the front, depending upon how you're working at it. So now I go over here and I fold up about a 1/2 inch, right? So all we really need is about a 1/2 inch. You don't even have to have that much. You noticed I did not measure. Okay? And I go to the other side and I fold up 1/2 inch. Do I worry if it's the same? No. Because it ended up being 5/8 of an inch. Cheap sketchpad paper works well too. You're right, Kathleen. Absolutely. Now, because you cannot see these folds, I am going to draw them for you, just so you can see. Because when I go to cut, there is a little trick to cutting. So but I don't draw these. If I took the time to draw it, it would waste time. Just folding it works perfectly. And the thing about this is, you know, I have lots and lots of plain white envelopes, but this is fun because you can make it out of your painty paper. Okay. Okay, so basically this line is where I folded it up like this. This line is where it folds down like that. Bye-bye, Linda. This line is where I folded it in this way, and this one's where I folded it in this way. Okay? Now here's the trick. The trick is we're going to cut away 4 little pieces. Okay? When we cut them away, we're going to cut them so that we're at an angle. Doesn't have to be a big angle, and we're going to cut. So do you see that little, just a minute. See that little bit extra that I cut? Sometimes I don't get right on the money. There we go. So see, there's a little bit extra of an angle. Now this one does not need to be any wider. It just needs to be much longer and goes all the way down to that little point. Okay. There's actually a video coming out very, very soon on Mondays. I don't know which Monday it is, that has close-ups of this, just so you know. Too funny. Okay, so now when I fold these in, I have this little tiny bit right there, see? And that just allows it to bend in, to fold in good. Just a minute. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this bottom flap and we're going to glue right along this edge. Now you could, if you wanted, use double stick tape. I don't, but that's, you know. Ta-da! We have an envelope. You're going to want to use a piece of white paper on there to put your address on, because writing on it, you want to be able, you could write on this with white ink, but the computer has to read these. So you want to be able to do it with a piece of white background. Now, you could put double stick tape on here and not take the other piece off, and then it'd be ready to stick down. I don't like that. I usually come in here and do glue, just because I find it to be a better seal. Okay. If, say, you need to take these on a trip or something, then some double stick tape where it's ready, but I don't go anywhere without glue, so glue works for me. This envelope is a little deeper than the one I sent to Teresa, so I would say this piece of paper was a little bit bigger, but it works for any size paper. And I think it was Kathleen said, yes, cheap sketch pad paper works well. Dollar Tree sketch pad paper would work beautifully, and it's even bigger. So, but this way you do not lose but just little tiny bits of your paper. You don't waste so much paper making an envelope. I know about those kinds of things, Debbie. And you're back, and I'm going to say bye. We're starting to get some really black, heavy rain, and I need to go fix dinner anyways. It's later than I intended to stay. So let me see here. I will trim this off later. I think this came out really cute, and when it gets dry, I'll trim all that edge off, and then it will be ready to go in my little book too. So wind advisory, I'm sure you have, Debbie. The warning. No, it was away from us, but it was headed up the bay towards Jeff's brother. So anyways, guys, don't forget, Mary's not coming on tonight. She said she needed to rest. She'd been out doing chores today. Lisa will be on tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. She's going to work on her Dana journal. She's got some papers very much like this that Dana Yates sent to her, and she's going to make a journal out of them too. She's going to work on that tomorrow night. And we will be here on my channel at 2 o'clock Tuesday together. Yay, together again, together again, together again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyways, guys, Go have fun. Make some art. I love y'all. Bye bye. Oh, yeah. Put your thumbs up if you haven't already. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.